So I decided that I am going to do my makeup today. That it would give me a good chance to really talk to y'all about Pompeii and my weight loss journey. So let's get started. So I'm going to start with always moisturizing my face. So with Pompeii, I've been following them for about 2.5 years. The reason why is, I mean, a lot of it is some private stuff. Oh, my face is red. But for the most part, I end up developing PCOS. And I don't know if all of y'all know what that is, but it's polycystic ovarian syndrome. And I had been trying to get pregnant, and we had failed a couple times. And we did it too close together. So I ended up gaining weight from that as well. And then when I found out about the PCOS, it was just the cherry on top. So it was not the best situation. I ended up stalking this page because it is in Mexico, and a lot of people judge getting surgery in Mexico, obviously, and I respect that. So I did a lot of research. I ended up following their Facebook page and been following them for the whole time. So I wanted to see the good and the bad, which I did. Met some amazing people. And I scheduled it quite a few times. We ended up scheduling for 2 days after my birthday of 2021. And I had a little bit of a rough time on the flight because my hands kept on swelling up, which is just one of my amazing quirks. And yeah, but the flights were manageable, and I was able to get in, and they were amazing. They were amazing at the hospitality aspect. They got me in. They were really nice. Only complaint I think I would have is that when they weigh you, because they weigh you whenever you're getting like your blood done and everything, your blood work, it's that they're not really checking for accuracy, it seems like. So I've had a lot of people say that they don't think they were the weight that they were weighed at. Like me as an example, I had all these clothes on. I had like men's sandals on. I had my bag that was across me, and I went to get off and he wasn't really concerned about it. So and I weighed in at, that was way too much, 285. And yeah, and so we were taken back to our beach house. It's beautiful, and if you're by yourself, it's still a really nice place. The ocean's just magnificent. It's beautiful. I love water. I went in May and it still was too cold. It was really frustrating. Like really, really, really frustrating. So I just walked around, and they had horses and like a band playing over next door, this place called Bombay, and they had decent food. Like it was pretty decent. But if you want to go get tacos or something, I would recommend walking around and just finding a hole-in-the-wall place, because Bombay's tacos were not as good. I learned the hard way. Shrimp cocktail, not the same. So we get our last meal. That's one thing. After I had my meal and everything, I was there the day before, so I ended up having to get up pretty early the next day. And you could fly in and do it day of if you want to. So they had that option. I did it the next day and got there scared, of course. I don't like not being in control of a situation. And I mean, they were really nice about it, and they knock you out. And if you want something for anxiety, they will give you something for anxiety. So that's another thing. Sorry, I'm mixing these because it's a little too white for the first one, but I like highlighting the white in other places. judge me. So, anyways, I got there and it was a little frustrating because they have a translator, but after my surgery, I didn't see him. So I had to rely on the fact, like, if a nurse knew how to speak English or not, because a lot of them, or some of them, they don't know it well enough. And so it's a little scary on that aspect, I'm not gonna lie. And I think a lot of things get lost in translation because of that. So like I would ask for some ice or something and I wouldn't get it. Unless I asked like a second time. But it's not like they were meaning to. They were really nice people and they were trying to stay on top of everything. So, and they have multiple doctors. So it was 2 doctors for my floor. And I had Dr. Galindo, and great guy. He came and visited me. You know, was very thorough with talking to me and everything. I even met his associate. She was really nice. She was really sweet. She was like always checking on me and making sure everything was okay. So that was good. But when you do the surgery, he actually like held my hand and I got knocked out. I remember waking up sort of, just really groggy. And you have this tube sticking out of your belly. And then like 3 other stitches, I think. Yeah. And it's really hard to move. But they encourage you to walk like as soon as you can. It's very difficult. I would only do like maybe 5 minutes at a time, if that. But I was trying, so. And you get really bad gas. So you have to hit your chest a lot. And I had, unfortunately, a lot of girls that were there, they were getting sick. And each doctor is different, so one will let you have like Gatorade or water or Jello or something one day, and the other one will make you wait till the next day. There was a little bit of a mix-up with mine. I ended up meeting, like last minute, I met the doctor, like one of the doctors, and she made sure I got what I was needing, which was great. They always check on you. A little too much. And my TV was in Spanish and it never got fixed. That's one other thing that kind of bothered me. But it wasn't a big deal for me personally because I was not feeling too hot. And so I wasn't really wanting to try to focus on a damn TV. So, that being said. Anyways, I will say that I packed for things I did not need. I had to stay at the hospital for that day that I had the surgery and the next day, and then I was discharged early that next morning. They take you back over to your beach house. Not the same room, they take you to a different room, but you get to do whatever you want and relax and everything. You have to take your medicine, which I will show y'all in a different video what medicine I took. Or I'm still taking it actually. I don't know why I'm looking over here. Let me look over here. I'll show you what medicine I took. So I had a couple questions about that. And then really it's just like you have like a couple classes you can go to if you want to. And it's just teaching you how to like different proteins. They have a like protein bar, juice bar, whatever you want to call it. I just slept because I didn't sleep very well at the other hospital, or at the hospital. I ended up sleeping a lot whenever I got back to the beach house. I could have enjoyed the beach a little bit more, but honestly, I couldn't go in, and I just was taking advantage of the fact, you know, I have a kid here at home, and I just wanted to sleep and relax without hearing a child scream at me. So, yeah. I would wake up, I visited with my roommates because it was a couple. And then I watched Lucifer and I ate a little bit that I could. And then I went back to bed. I know. But that was me personally. There's other things you can do. There's a lot of people, in fact, that they actually they went back out and shopped. But I shopped beforehand, so I got a little too excited on the first day. But yeah, and then I ended up flying out that next day. It was kind of rough because I ended up getting stuck next to a little girl. Bless her heart, she kept on elbowing me in my stitches. And I had a layover. It wasn't really it was supposed to be a layover, but it was not a layover. And as soon as I got there, the other plane was doing their last call, like to get on the freaking plane. So I did not get to take my medicine because I was supposed to take my medicine. And I didn't get to take my pain pill or anything. I didn't get to eat, nothing. But so on the cost for this, it cost me, I did in-house financing. The surgery, I think it's like $5,300, $5,600. And so out of pocket with the in-house financing, it cost me $33 at the beginning. And I'm paying about $250 a month back to in-house financing. And the cool thing is that if you can pay off everything within 180 days, then you get all the interest back, which is cool. So that's gonna be a number one priority for me and my husband for sure, is to get this paid off, that and get his car out of the shop. But I don't regret the surgery one bit. I'm glad I did it. It's just hard mindset. It's a really hard mindset. I'm gonna finish my makeup and I'm going to bring my medicines in here. Then I will show you what I have to take every day. Okay, cool. Alright, we'll be back. Alright, so I am done with my makeup and my whole look. Yeah. So, I grabbed my medicine. I don't know what each one does, like in particular. Take my medicine. That's all you really need to know. So I will list in the description what each one does. That way it'll help. But these are the ones that I have. So this one is called Albos or omeprazole. So this is one of them, right there. And take that once every 12 hours for a month. Then we have Cephalexina. And it's 5 milliliters every 12 hours for 5 days. I'm still taking that. I need to not take it anymore. Anyways, we have, it's called Galavere. You take it for 7 days, it's 5 milliliters. So it's like these little pouches. And you just take half of one at a time. So that's what this is right there. It says it's for gas and acid, but I mean, we have to take different vitamins, and that's gonna be trial and error for me. I know that, but I take prenatal vitamins because it has so many good vitamins in it. I was trying to avoid having to take too many at once. And then take a women's multivitamin as well. And so far, everything's going good. So, I used to take a nap every single day before I had the surgery. And now, like, I've been home for 10-ish days. No, I haven't been home for 10-ish days, post-op wise. I've only taken one nap during the day. And that was only because I had slept well the night before. So, but I've been sleeping pretty well overall. And on top of that, something I wanted to mention is that I believe I have a plantar fasciitis or something like that. My feet have only hurt a little bit twice since the surgery, and it used to be where it would hurt like every day, all the time. So there's that. So I don't know if it's the sodium out of my body or what, but I'm not complaining. So that's it. Leave a comment and let me know what other questions y'all may have. I'm gonna do another video about what I packed and what I feel like I should have packed. So yeah. And it was really nice talking with y'all. I love y'all so much. And thank you for being part of my community. Please like, comment, give us a follow. I would really love that because there's not enough of my age group that's doing this. And it will look so much better the more I learn. But for now, this is what we look like. But just tag along because it always gets better. Stay with me. Don't forget, every day we take a step at a time. And I'm here with you. So I love you. We'll see you in the next video. Bye everybody.